Hey, this is Paul Carlson, CPA. This is going to be a very quick timesheet entry refresher video that we walk through all these steps in our Ajera new user course. This is a video I like firms to see a couple days before their Ajera goes live. So first step is to open Ajera in your browser. So you want to go to ajera.com. If you're on premises, that URL will be different. Remember that Ajera wants to run from Internet Explorer or the new Chrome version of Edge browser. And so once you log in, we see our Ajera menu. So to enter time, we go to time and expense. And from here, we can edit the timesheet that's already in the system, or we can create a new one. So let's create a new timesheet. Ajera sets the week ending date, so we're going to go have it next timesheet will be November 1st. If it's your first time in, you won't have a timesheet to copy from, but let's go ahead and copy from this timesheet just as a reminder of how this works. And click OK. Timesheet opens. So what the copy timesheet piece does is it copies the projects that you charged into from the prior week. And so you can add time in those lines. So if you work on consistent projects over time, this is helpful. And if you don't need some of the rows, you can delete them from here. All right, so let's enter a line of time. So here we're going to work on Gibson Lofts. We're going to pull down the phase, space planning, select. Activity will always be project time. We typically don't use a lot of, so everyone just uses project time. We don't use that field for much. So Monday we work 2 hours, and a lot of firms will set that notes are required for all time entry. And so that adds the note. And so that's just a quick how to enter a time entry, look up the project, look up the phase, activities, project time, enter your hours. If you need to edit the note, you can click on the 2 hours and your note appears below. You can click these ellipses to add more details, and that's how you enter a time entry. So when firms go live, sometimes there'll be a project or two that doesn't get into Ajera. We don't want to use this a whole lot, so make sure you double check that the project is really not in the system. But we will make a project not in Ajera project, and a project not in Ajera phase. It's going to be project time. We can do 2 hours. And here you want, let's see, so it didn't trigger for the required timesheet entry. Your system will be configured, so it's going to prompt for the note right away. So in the note, you just have to say, cannot find project XYZ. Please move time. And so what this will do is firm office manager will come in and look at this project and move the time entries as needed. We want to avoid this because ultimately you're going to get emails back from the office manager if they can't clearly and quickly identify the project you're referring to. But this is an option that you can put your time in even though a project might be missing, and click OK. Or it might be that the office manager will add the project and send you a note saying, hey, that project's in, and then you can edit the timesheet yourself. And with that, we hit save. And then when you have your 40 hours of time in for the week, you would hit submit, and to submit the timesheet in for supervisor and accounting approval. Thanks. Bye-bye.